We know him as the doctor, although he's switching up through. Henry Mukene is here to let us in on the politics of Mukene. Number one, Henry, what inspired you to particularly delve into the conversation around Mukene and the lake politics?
The lake politics is quite extensive, Mildred, but in this particular story, we are dissecting the Mukene business from the nutritional benefits of Mukene, because I cover a health bit.
Yeah.
So this is really a concern to many people out there. So that is why we're looking at the Mukene politics. What exactly is happening on our Ugandan lakes? The ban, how is the ban affecting the common Ugandan out there? When you look at what is happening currently, a kilo of Mukene ranges between 20,000 to 50. Or if you go to bigger supermarkets, it goes up to 80 or 100, just 1 kilo of Mukene. So how is that ordinary Ugandan coping up with the situation? So the business of Mukene and so many people out there are suffering. People had invested a lot in this business. When you look at some landing sites or places like Chiendi, Dore, that are known to be very key in giving out the populace or the community out there, giving them Mukene. Now it is a ghost of its own because nothing is happening. There's a current ban that is happening and it is really affecting us as a country.
All right. The common person, because at one point in time, of course, the president was saying you can't let the community be able to, control the environment. Who is losing out, and why are we talking about the common person losing out? Are there particular measures or criterion of who stays on the lake that is slowly but clearly pushing out the local person?
In simple terms, I can't say that there is a Mukene penalty that the government is kindly grooming.
I love that.
Mukene penalty that government is trying to bring out. Because when you go to the waters, currently, when you move around Lake Victoria, because we've been on different islands, we've been to Jinja, we've been to as far as Namayingo, we've gone through Dore, you sit on a boat for over 4 hours, actually a ferry, for 4 hours, trying to look for these people that have been engaging in this kind of business. But government, yes, has tried to regulate the business. It has come up with different fishing methods from kokota to chota chota or hurry up. But when you look at the directive they're giving to the fishermen, the boat you're supposed to sit on to go with this fishing gear or fishing net for you to be able to fish in the lake, they're risking their own populace to fall into the lake. Because you can't sit on a small boat and then go and fish out a bigger net of Mukene. The current method they're using, you can only fish not less than a kilo, and you've invested in over 400.
Henry, I'm quite familiar with the lake politics, and a very good morning for starters. We've had quite a number of things. Mukene is not anyhow different from sugarcane politics.
True.
That there are cabals who are now controlling the business. Is this part of what you uncovered?
Tonight we are telling a story of who's behind this ban. What is government really trying to do?
And who is eating?
And who's eating big? Yes, the ban is there. Local people are not fishing, but there are big investors that are even protected by some of our security forces.
So you want to suggest that with all this unearthing, Mukene is this delicacy that has now remained a preserve of the rich?
Because you people are just exporting it to the outside countries.
Yet we need it. That was the cheaper means of protein content for our health.
From preparing to the nutritional content in it, Mukene is something that we shouldn't lose as a country.
How things change. There was a time when Mukene was for the underprivileged.
Yeah,
but
sure.
Today, talking Mukene, do you realize, have you eaten mputa lately?
It's been a while.
It doesn't smell.
It no longer smells?
No, no longer. You can eat your mputa in a taxi. No one will give it down. How things change. But well, it will be airing tonight.
Yeah,
and there is some deep story on how Mukene politics is really taking center stage on the lakes, and who are the big names that are eating from the current crisis, what you would call a crisis of Mukene. So as